Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the stream today with a little bit more of the world of Warships. If I can sort my stuffs out off screen, there we go, sorted. So, the Belgrano did take the Pentacle out a little bit earlier on off stream, just to cause when you get to the higher tiers, the gameplay gets a bit weird. And because I had such a long breakout, I didn't want to jump into tier 6 and tier, well, what is now tier 8 gameplay. It was never tier 8 before, it was tier 6. Cleveland was tier 6 and then I came back and it was suddenly tier 8, which put more pressure on me. Still don't want to take Cleveland out into proper games just because it's not fully upgraded. I'd just be a hindrance on the team, but we can take it out and go up. Let's go with that. Oh, we're doing the Royal Navy missions as well. Apparently the Royal Navy missions, they reset every 2 weeks, and this is, oh, excuse me, this is the last day of the 2 week cycle. Is it 2 weeks? Maybe a week. So I have to grab some more boxes, I have to grab some more missions. What are we up against? Oh, tier 8 versus tier 10. We're up against the Bismarck, the Conqueror. Have to remember that Bismarck has torpedoes. Don't get too close. The Yao. I don't know what the Yao is. Moskva. I'm assuming that's Russian. Seattle, another Cleveland, and some what look like might be Russian subs, might also be German subs. Tier subs. Destroyers. Tier 10 destroyers. Oh, they're gonna have so many torpedoes. Oh, it's an open sea as well. My life is just pain. But we do have the hydroacoustic search, so we can acquiesce the direction of torpedoes just that little bit earlier. And surveillance radar, which strips away smoke, but it doesn't. It allows you to spot through smoke. So if you see a smoke cloud, you can get within 9 kilometers of it, and pop this, and then you can see the pesky destroyer that's there. Anyway, I have been told, with stuff that's very much glass cannon-y, don't start the fight, join the fight. So we don't really want to be the first thing that's detected, and we will be, because no one's going to spot a tier 10 destroyer, are they? Let's just cool our beans a little bit. Allow the big fat battleship to catch up. Just a little bit. There you go. There it is. Bismarck. We've got destroyer right there. I'm gonna go for it. That will have had me of the detections. Oh, set him on fire though. No, we're doing alright. Totally against Putas though. It's not against bots. Done. What's that? It's miles away. But no, it's not miles away. Of Cleveland. Let's angle and start turning away. So he's already put his fire out once. That's him set on fire again. It might be flooding as well because of those torpedoes. Pew pew. That might be him. Done. Let's switch focus. Not put his fire out, he might have already used his consumable. And we should focus on setting more things on fire. It's spreading the damage around, which isn't the best thing to do. It's a lot better to focus one target at once and get him out of the fight completely, but if we can continue having fires set, then we can be racking up a good amount of... Should have switched to AP there. No, back to HE. Alright, we'll set some fires. Hopefully. Right, it's burning from the rear, it's burning from the front. We'll switch target and try and get this full burning as well. Ah, too much lead. Switch to IP. Yeah, I can switch to IP. And back to HE because there's no way that we're penetrating the front of that. Unless we can put HE through the front. Looks like we did. And the rear. Yeah, set fire at the front, set fire at the rear. So we had 3 ongoing fires there. Holy moly. Yeah, a lot of fires. Very late on, when we got close to this ship here, something in my brain popped up saying the battleships are weak at the front, they're weak at the rear. At this range you might be able to penetrate with your HE rounds. And so consciously went for fore and aft to set fires. And yeah, we got quite a lot of fires set there. Holy Jesus. Tier 7, taking the piss out of tier 10s. Love it. How much fire damage did we do? Fires. 37,000 damage. Done just by fires. 27,000 of the 38 by fires on this Bismarck. Whew, anyway. Hi guys, hi Buckler, how are things? Right, fine, I grabbed the game that you sent me. Got it downloaded, it looks really interesting. Doesn't have the best reviews on Steam, but I remember playing a game very much like it back in the day, which you had to do. It was almost every single aspect of a country. You were in control of it. But it always used to descend into just nukes being fired everywhere. As soon as one country fired a nuke, everybody retaliated. And then it was like, well, game over. But it looks interesting. I like the loading screen, where it's like, what I assume is Putin on his sofa, on his computer. I was like, I used to do that. But yeah, I'll have a look. Interested to try that out. Repulsive, yeah. Got in the background. No fucking clue what I'm meant to be doing. Yeah, it's a game like that I remember back in the day. Must have been in the mid-noughties. and it was just menu after menu after menu. Everything from importing food to your importing the right to build certain weapons or certain ships, or and then how much money you put into your defense, or how much money that you put into agriculture. It was all sorts. Pretty cool. Very annoyed by Denmark. Why didn't they fall to your personal union? Yes. Got a country-specific disaster. The Count's feud. Once it's popped, all he has to do is noble or pretend rebels. Occupied by them. Be it 3-stab. Killing Danish pretend rebels since almost 10 years. Don't want him to loose Von Hello as our own dynasty. You know the most was enough admin to stab up to 3. Damn him. Trump one made you smile. I just got I got 2 of the Putin ones back to back. Supreme ruler. No, it was, I just remember there was a lot of green text. No idea what it was. No idea what it was. I'll have a look at Supreme Ruler, see if it rings a bell. No, you didn't really have a map. You didn't, where you moved stuff around. You didn't really have a map where you moved armies around, or it was just wars were. I don't know, it came up on a menu saying how are you getting on, but there was never any actual combat on the screen. It was just a map of, yeah. It was weird. It was weird. Real politics, kill everyone. Yep. Kill everyone. They can't vote against you if they're dead. Could be shadow president. Let's have a look. Similar. So I'll have to find out what exactly it was. But it's very much a map like that, where you didn't see actual armies, but you got to see like outlines of countries, and I just remember a lot of green text. But you did the one thing that you did see was nukes and the trail that they were leaving. So you saw your nukes getting launched, and then about the country that you were fighting against had launched his own nukes, and then there'd be retaliatory nukes from other countries, and soon the entire world will be launching nukes. Hilarious. Superpower 2, that rings a bell. Yep, that's a badger. Might have been Superpower 1. Yeah, where it was all just menu screens. Yeah, I think it was Superpower 1. Superpower 2 looks too polished. But I had loads of fun with it. Let's have a look at Superpower 1. Yeah, it was Superpower 1. Mega in depth. I'd have like 10 hours and I'd still not have any idea what I was doing. Hadn't got a clue. And I ended up playing a lot of it whilst I was on ship, actually. Where were we going? Oh, we're off over to America. Were we? No, we were going down to Senegal. Ended up playing a lot of Superpower on the way down there. So it's not like I could go online and figure out, well, what does this do? I had to do it all by myself. Still, it was good fun. It did alright though. Used to start as USR China and go mental immediately. Yeah. Good thing about the UK is that we had nuclear subs, so you could launch nukes from wherever you want as long as your subs were there. I was looking into the Belgrano and the submarine that took the Belgrano out. Let's have an overgoing co-op because it was hilarious. And the submarine that took the Belgrano out, and they'd ripped the submarine out from Operation Barmaid, which is weird. So I was like, well, what's Operation Barmaid? So you know, down the rabbit's hole like you do when you're researching things like this. And it was a towed sonar array that had been developed by NATO countries. Though obviously I don't know why towed sonar array. I'm assuming that so that the noise of the ship doesn't interrupt the sonar going on. And that would have been great success. But then the Russians came out with a towed sonar array as well, and we suspected that it was all down to espionage and that they'd stolen the plans. And so Operation Barmaid was the plan for a submarine to sneak up behind one of these ships that had deployed the sonar array and cut the wire attaching the sonar array to the ship using a submarine, the thing that the sonar array is designed to pick up, but make it look like it wasn't a cut, make it look like the cable has snapped. And so they pulled the submarine off that mission and sent it down to the Falklands, and it did its stuff and came back flying the Jolly Roger, because that's the tradition in submarines returning back to port in the UK. If they've had a successful mission, they fly the Jolly Roger, which is pretty cool. And anyway, they ended up going back to Operation Barmaid, and they were successful. They were successful at snipping away a sonar array without being detected. I thought it was hilarious. I thought it was hilarious and very British. It's like, well, what are we doing today? Well, we're going to go and cut this sonar array off the off this boat. Alright, what we're going to use? We're going to use a submarine. But are they designed to detect submarines? Yeah. Right, okay. Very, very Blue Peter of them, yeah. Right. Ouch. Yeah, let's try to get away from this now. Come on, just want to set it on fire. Same does. That same does. May not be long for this world. Yeah, that's another fire. Oh, it might not have been us. Might have been at this. Took out a destroyer, set this guy on fire. Would have liked to get fire set on the Amagi, but you can't have everything. He'd have, by the time we'd have set a fire, and he'd put the fire out, and we'd set another fire, we'd be dead. So maybe having 2 fires. We're racking up damage because of those fires. Would have racked up more damage had he not been unceremoniously torpedoed by the destroyer. How did the British ever have an empire? The battles of submarine towed array, where it takes some to do it. Yeah, no, they snipped it from. It was being towed behind a ship, and so they crept up on this ship with this towed sonar array from whatever it was. But then, instead of just cutting it, I don't know what the actual procedure was or what they came up with. It'd be something blue. What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a destroyer. It is just constant. That's outrageous. The Haragumo. I want one of those. You could just lead yourself onto target. But yeah, I don't know what the contraption was that they came up with to make it look like it was a cable break instead of cable snap instead of an actual cut. Maybe they thought, well, no one's gonna ever think that a submarine crept up on it and cut it away. That would just be too ridiculous. Am I fighting bots? Yeah, fighting bots at the moment. Just because my my Belgrano, my Cleveland, it's not upgraded, and I don't really want to be putting my team at a disadvantage with an upgraded Cleveland. So yeah, it was still died relatively quickly, even against bots. But what was that? The Haragumo. I'm guessing Japanese. The Haragumo. The rate of fire from that thing was outrageous. Now we've gone down the other line of Japanese destroyers. Well, we are going down the other line. I could rebuy these Akaze and up the Minikaze. These are predominantly gunboats, and these are torpedoes boats. But apparently the torpedoes boats from the Japanese, because they were the Japanese and the USA were the first nations in the game, and they've been kind of power crept by everyone else. So they used to be good, but now apparently they're fairly poop. How did they do it so quietly and get away? I know, yeah. I mean, even the act of cutting the cable. I mean, I suppose once the cable is cut, then they're not getting signals back from the sonar array anyway. And if they're relying on the sonar array, they're not going to have their own sonar on to interrupt the towed sonar array. So once you cut the cable, I think you're relatively kind of safe until they turn their own sonar on. But yeah, it was this class of sub that we brought out that was apparently pretty quiet. I could sneak up on sonar arrays. I suppose if it was the first of its kind, not first of its kind, but one of the early generation towed sonar arrays, it probably wasn't that efficient, but still. We're going to creep up on this this Russian ship towing this sonar array, and we're gonna cut the sonar array off it and steal it, just to see if they've stolen the ideas from us. Took some balls. So yeah, I'll just take you off this this mission. Go down to the Falklands, sink the Belgrano, and then come back. Actually, the action on the Belgrano, they nearly got a twofer, because the first one kind of missed here, but it nearly it grazed one of the destroyers, because it was being shadowed by 2 destroyers and a or escorted by 2 destroyers and a carrier. No, not a carrier. A tanker. The carrier was on the other side of the pincer movement, and then one of the torpedoes hit here. Didn't do any damage. Said something about the ship anchors. Blasted a hole in where the anchors are stored, and then one hit like right here and did lots of damage and made a mess. Oh, I've got 2 containers. What have we got? Open the container. What is it? Are we lucky? Oh, we're lucky. No, we're not. It's only free experience. And we've got another container. One of the Royal Navy containers. Open it. We've got one of these. Increases the amount of XP. That and some more sovereigns. I don't want talking at the UN. Time to be called a Nazi again. I don't get the reference. Aren't the UN the same people that employed a Saudi Arabian as kind of the head of their human rights division, or their ambassador for human rights? I think so. Which was a bit stupid. Anti-tank launchers to try take on an RG submarine. Well, I mean, if it hits, it explodes. And if it explodes, it's going to do damage. And if you can hit the target, then yeah. I'll have to read into that one. I don't know the ins and outs of that one. The oh, what was the submarine that captured a port, and it's got like holes in its conning tower? Oh, I was only reading up on it last night. But it's a little bit like women and dog pictures or cat videos or something. End up down the rabbit hole of reading into operation after operation that you won't believe. You won't believe unless there was actual evidence of it happening. Hitler from the Bosphorus like to call the Germans Nazis. Yeah. The balls are in the fuck it attitude. Yeah, I mean, might not be the right tool for the right job, but Operation Culprit. I'll have to have a look. Can you imagine if they'd hit the Argentinian submarine? Would that have been the first time that a land-based rocketry device had been used to take out submarine? Probably.
Good luck and fair seas. Requesting support.
They've never lived it down. Oh, another irony. the Belgrano had been fitted with British surface-to-air missiles. Yeah, let's slow down a little bit. We don't want to be the one. Ooh, nice paint job. We don't want to be the one that. What is that? Why do you have a shark coming out of your ship? That's silly. Don't tread on me. What? Interesting. You. Charles and Martel. You're the winner. All of those missed. I think he's heading away from us. We've set him on fire. Did he put it down? Yeah, he put it out immediately. That's him burning again. You're now out of range. So let's focus on this fool, who's again, oh no, just in incapacity. Although you're coming back into range. Ouch. Let's try put some through the nose of the ship. Set another fire and in the rear. Not done. Ouch. Return into these. Ouch, 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 ouch. Oh, we're the only one that they can see, that's why. No, we need to turn away. Everything's out of our range. Let's break contact. At least use the island for a bit of cover. Destroy, however. I think he's going to walk into that. Well, he would have walked into it. Would he have walked into it? Yeah, he'd have walked into that. Did I hit nothing? I hit nothing. Like a fool, I hit nothing. Ouch. We're good. We're good. That might be a kill. if I can get shots on. It was. Excellent.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Sweet. Oh, as soon as I poke around this corner, that Worcestershire is going to take me out, isn't he? Well, that's pretty aim. Let's load AP. Within 10k. Well, decent citadel hit. Nice, turned into us now.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
I'm good. I'm good.
The ship is on fire.
It's fine.
Problem solved, sir.
Can't reach you just yet. I think you're gonna die to the destroyer anyway. Try set his deck on fire. And the carrier's the last thing left. Or it's standing into us. Done. Not bad. A little bit scary times when you get focused by the opposition, but the rudder shift is quite nice. Oh, what's this? Great. How close are we? And lots of credits. In stuff that is tier 6, the tier 5 or higher. So let's take the Pepsi Cola out. It is at least fully upgraded out into random battles, which is where we earn the dank monies. So I'll try to complete this mission. Alright, not bad. We're only fighting tier 8. 7. I can count. Even in Roman. Right, so just 2 destroyers. So we're on anti-cruiser. Called the USS Phoenix. Yeah, yeah. So we were facing French exocets, American cruisers. Alright.
All stations, proceed to capture that area.
I don't want to be the one that's spotted. Not really.
On Neptune's beard. All forces, capture that area.
Why B?
Roger.
Why B?
Roger.
It's utterly exposed. How about capturing A? Oh well. What have we got? I got some big ships around us. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Get back. Get back.
Very much doubt their destroyers will have gone down the middle.
Capture that area.
Uh oh. Bad times. Oh, we hit him. We hit him and we set him on fire. Right, we don't need to be in that little gap. See, I'm getting better at manoeuvring around islands. There's someone over there.
Enemy cruiser sighted. Enemy battleship sighted.
Yeah, out of range. Yep, out of range. He might turn into us. No. Not too far away. You're just coming into range. You're turning away. No. Right, let's go forward. Still not aiming at us though. Come on. Another fire, please. If you don't mind. No. Alright, switch fire. No, out of range. Destroyer is in there somewhere. You've pretty much come to a halt, I think. As have you. You're dead to torpedoes, no point in firing at you. Shall I set the Myogi on fire? And let's start going forward. I think. We stopped moving. I think he stopped moving.
Concentrate fire on the target.
Right, AP. First cruiser that's decided to come through the hole. Load quicker.
Concentrate fire on the designated target. Concentrate fire on the designated target. Fighter airborne.
Ugh. Cruisers that can set smoke, such a gimmick. Felix was in Pearl Harbor on December the 7th, 1941, survived with no damage. 41 years later, the Royal Navy sank her. Yeah, I could have done with someone else behind me here. Could have taken out whatever this was in here. The Fuji. The Fiji. The Fiji. Got a Citadel hit on her. I've got a few Citadel hits. What are you doing, you mon? I know you're a battleship. I know you're meant to keep things at range. But even you don't have the range for what you're trying to do here. You especially don't. That's Paul. Between the destroyer here and this cruiser that could take out this destroyer. Expect torpedoes. Don't be predictable, start turning into him. Start, please, for the love of God, start turning into him. Maybe it launched them at other people, but I'd have started turning into him there. So Cap C. Cap C, and we've got round behind. You're getting porn advertisements on Twitch. You shouldn't be. Bring it with Twitch. I have no say over what happens on Twitch. Is anyone else getting adverts on Twitch? They shouldn't be, because if I'm not getting revenue, then they're not allowed to put adverts. Large machine gun, yeah, GPMG. It's a bastard to lug around, but when the poop hits the fan, it's the one thing that you want to be carrying. Oh, adds on my videos. Interesting. Shouldn't be any adverts.
Protect that area. Repel air attack.
Keep you warm at night. Alright, these over here now should be pushing in. It's 6 versus 3. We should be alright. I'm gonna have to have a look for through the Twitch stuff. Have a look closely at their terms and conditions.
The enemy is about to win.
Great take at the Fuso. Yeah. And the Fiji is right here, I think. The Mayoki should. Mayoko? Nope. Oh, it's over here. A little further away. Is it the Fiji? No, it's the shores. The Fiji must have gone down. So we got our Citadel hits against. What are you doing launching torpedoes from there? You don't have the range to hit him. Speculative torpedoes. He did? Yeah, he did. Win? Oh, holy moly. That was tense. Who did I get my citadels against? Yeah, I did a lot of damage to the Fiji. Apparently we were getting citadels through the smoke. Would have been able to do more damage if we'd have been able to see him. Oh well. And 100,000 received. Excellent. Yeah, I hate adverts. As someone who watches Twitch and YouTube videos myself, I hate and detest them. Snipers are the most disliked combatants, are they? Hmm. You don't come across many snipers. Because, I mean, the theatres that we were in, it requires a decent kit, and it requires a decent ammunition as well. So it wasn't an issue for us. They get captured, they're usually killed. I think you've been watching too many movies. Too much Hollywood. I've been on a battleship. No, not on a battleship. I've been on one of the ships that was down in the Falklands, actually. Bedivere? No, Guinevere. Lancelot. There's three classes of ships, not three classes, three like sister ships. Bedivere, Guinevere, Lancelot. One of them went down in the Falkland Islands, and they rebuilt it. Active in Bosnia. No, Bosnia's weird. Bosnia, it was all about, it was mainly religious, isn't it? So they weren't killed because of because they were combatants. They were probably just killed because of intolerance. Because, you know, religions and peace of all that. Oh, 2 carriers. Yugoslav Wars. Yep. Yep.
Attack enemy aircraft.
I'm not gonna be able to get you through that gap.
Attack enemy aircraft.
So we have half oh, there's one of the carriers. We have half decent anti-air, so we'll try and keep our battleships safe, sort of. Oh, we're loaded AP. And you've turned away.
Requesting assistance.
No, we have to turn away as well. Join the fight. Don't start the fight.
Requesting support.
You might hit that. There's a destroyer right there that I can't see. And torpedoes. Let's try and cut off the torpedoes planes.
Fighter airborne. Anti-aircraft gun crews are on full alert.
Ouch. Oh, the Arizona's not even awake.
The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir.
Detected by a destroyer that's over there somewhere. Behind that thing.
Repel air attack.
Oh, Pepsi Cola. Ocean Park so far. Should turn around. Just there. Right, that's him launching torpedoes.
Enemy battleship detected.
There is. No, we have to turn away now. Let's not turn into him. Come on, rear guns, turn around. Right, we have to get away now. There is another destroyer around here. It didn't just go away.
The ship is on fire. Problem solved, sir. The enemy is about to win. Enemy destroyer sighted. The ship is on fire.
Yeah, two can play that game. And turn. turn. Now the threat is a battleship behind me.
Main turret critically damaged.
Go on, turn around, turn around.
Stations retreat. Get back.
Can we set you on fire? Before we go? Maybe. Dun 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 dun. Ouch, 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 ouch. We're good, we're good. God, just stay relevant. Turn away. Try and dodge the shot. Excellent. Back in. Try set them on fire again. So he's gone from chasing down a little cruiser with his friend to not having a friend anymore, and suddenly coming under quite withering fire from 2 battleships and said cruiser. Can we get... Uh-oh, that's at me. Another fire started. Yes. And again at the back. Nope, didn't need to. Oh, wow. So we didn't do a lot of damage ourselves, but I bet we dodged a lot. How old sailing ships sailed through cold icy seas in dangerous environments? Well, yeah, there's the first Arctic explorers that went out with wooden ships. Part of the process was they make provisions for getting locked in the ice. Right, I can put that little gap between me and that cruiser. We can put shots on him without getting anything in return. As he's focused on something else. Just here. We're relatively safe here. Why is this group of fighters not over the target? Got good firing up. Go on, let's set fire again. Oh, we have to make it move forward, I think. There's a fire. Yeah, we have to start moving now. Oh. Didn't expect to get that. It's a nice bonus. Is anyone fire? Nope. We think we'll get into cover before he can bring his guns to bear. Or not. Oh, he did.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
The Leon will be focused on us though now. Yeah. Oh. Whew. That was fairly tense. We didn't do a lot, but we baited an attack from the flank. They were focusing on us, didn't see the two battleships coming up to support us. We turned that around, and then we got last shots on the Graf Spee. Not bad for a tier 6 and a tier 7. Quite manoeuvrable. Much enjoy. Potential damage. Total damage potential of ammunition fired at your warship by enemy ships. Almost 800,000. Holy moly. Falcon's Wall was much closer than it should have been. It would have been a disaster if your carrier had been knocked out of the fight. It would have been. Yeah. Yeah. I think it was close because of Exocet, which was state of the art and sold to the RGs by the stinky French. If you take Exocet out of the equation, our Harriers were much better than, not much better, but they had capabilities better than the MiGs of the big MiGs and the Hawkers, I think, that the RGs were using. Didn't lose a single Harrier. In terms of land units, we had the better troops. It was awkward getting there. But yeah, it had only taken the RGs mounting the Exocets on planes a little bit earlier on, and it could have been a different story. What's it like being on a ship? What do I compare it to? It's like being in prison. No, it's not too bad. I quite like being on a ship. You've only got like a really small living space, and you share it with like X amount of other lads. It's like, imagine bunk beds, but instead of like in a normal house where you get a bunk bed and it'd be like one on top of it, imagine 3 in exactly the same space. So it's like getting into a little coffin when you go to bed. But I quite like that. It was really cozy. I enjoyed sleeping on ship, and it kind of rocks you to sleep as well. So I like that bit. Everything's made of metal. If you bang your elbows or knees or head on anything and you're always banging your head on doors, then you're gonna have a bad time. Trying to get upstairs on a rough sea or in a rough sea can be hilarious. What else? The food's fairly crap, but the food gets progressively crap. It starts alright, and then as they run out of the fresh fruit and the vegetables and sort of yeah, it goes downhill. But it depends on what ship you're on as well, how close you are to resupply. What else? I mean, the sights are usually all the same. Being on deck and not being able to see land, just not being able to see anything else for as far as the eye can see, not even another ship, not land, not nothing. It's a bit weird. But yeah, I enjoyed being on ship. It's not as bad as you think. The first couple of days, I'd never suffered from motion sickness or seasickness or anything like that. But for the first couple of days, yeah, some of the lads are having a bad time. But even the ones that are the worst, they usually get over it in 2 or 3 days. And after that, it's alright. You develop some good leg muscles though. Some really good core strengthening. Because trying to walk down, and you end up anticipating the roll of the ship. So it's a really good workout for your lower body. Just walking around the ship. Oh, combat missions, done it. Excellent. Yeah, we did alright there. To say we were tier below, glass cannon. Dodging we just made an annoying bastard out of ourselves. Oh, and these. $100,000 credits. Don't mind if I do. What's this? India X-ray. Fire is gaining. Yup. What else are we going to be doing? We don't put enough firepower out really to destroy 3 enemy ships within the Pensacola. 3 floodings. No, that's can be completed again. It can be completed again, but we've already got the reward. Is there anything else that we can pick up? Hit the Citadel. Ship torpedoes are aerial torpedoes. No. And 300,000 credits in a single battle. Yeah, doubtful. High caliber achievement. Yeah. 4 modules on enemy destroyers or cruisers. Might be able to pick up that. Hit citadel of enemy cruisers or battleships 5 times. It doesn't stipulate in one fight, so I'll pick that up. How close are we? Oh, we're not far away. Alright, PepsiCo, let's go. So 21 years in the US Air Force was such a good life. Lucky, yeah. E4 is not opening when you run it. I know that 1.26.1 was an optional opt-in. You might have to do the whole verification of integrity of the game files in your Steam. This is more like it. T6 and T5 match. Might be able to do stuff. Yeah, I'd have to say that Well, I wouldn't say that I joined at the wrong time, but I joined. I joined on the 11th of September 2000, and then by the time I got out of training, and was celebrating being in the Marines for a year, my job prospect changed from peacekeeping stuff around the world to spending most of my life in the Middle East. I don't want to get spotted. Not this early. We've been detected. Chances are the Britann behind us have been detected as well. Enemy destroyer sighted where? Not seen.
Attack enemy aircraft.
A caster just pop smoke.
Repel air attack.
I don't know what the caster is doing. Should pop smoke.
All forces provide cover for that target. Repel.
Ouch. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. You know, access the smoke, you stupid destroyer. Balls. I thought we were safe beyond this island. Alright, we're dead.
Attack enemy aircraft. Fighter airborne. Enemy battleship detected.
He's got to dodge those. Ah.
All stations reporting
Where were we?
possession of a strategic target.
We were here when he goes over here. Yeah, the island here is not particularly tall. I wouldn't have expected a battleship firing AP to get over that though.
All stations reporting the position of a strategic target.
Oh, did we have a bot? Yeah. You can tell bots because they'll not move, they'll not move, they'll not move, they'll not move, they'll not move. And then when they see an enemy pop up on the map, then they'll start moving. Indication of a very, very rudimentary bot program, which I think that destroyer was. Ugh. Anyway, aircraft mechanic on KC-135Rs. Got to see the world many times. Get paid well to do it. Yeah. Get to drink in many new and exciting places. Yeah, VU4's not working. I haven't got Steam up. Why haven't I got Steam up? Just right click onto properties. And verify integrity of game files. And it should. It should sort you out. Good. Anyway, don't need you up. Yeah, so instead of travelling the world, I ended up in the sandy shitholes. Unimpressed. We haven't fully upgraded you, have we? Go co-op until we've at least upgraded it. Yeah, I'll check another Boggles video up. Yeah, there's always something to do. There's always there's always something to kill in the Boggles run. It's either, if it's not India, then we're having to try and keep control on the Mamelukes and the Ottomans. Every time we're out of a truce with them, we have to jump straight back into a fight. Otherwise they'll join coalitions. That'd be nasty. Let's go.
Let's give them a hard time.
Beep beep.
Much obliged, Commander. Let's give them a hard time. I need intelligence data.
It's data.
All forces proceed to the base.
Alright, we'll play around this little island here. Pop smoke and such. and try and squish this. Nope, 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 nope. Not my torpedoes. Stop.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Oh, we've been detected by all sorts of things. Pop smoke.
Generator started.
Miss with everything, of course.
Smoke screen.
Alright, took out his torpedoes. He might have fixed them.
Our team has taken the lead. Torpedoes direct front.
Whoa.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Ouch. No, we're good, we're good. We're good, we're good.
Our victory is in sight. Torpedoes dead ahead. Destroyed. Our victory is in sight.
We're good.
Engine boost.
Oh, that same as me. Oh, ouch. We got this.
Torpedoes direct front. Torpedoes dead ahead.
I got it. Sweet.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Oh. It was only against bots. Oh, it's got a crack hole. So I lost the game in the Pensacola. I expected as much. It's difficult to have good games in things with such little armor. Or maybe it's just the way that I'm playing it. It's an odd one. Anyway, in terms of these modules, I'll pick you up. It's a little bit extra. Also, the Weymouth. It would appear... No, randoms. It would appear that the British cruiser line just doesn't have access to high explosive ammunition. It's AP all the way up. and some people say it's really good, and lots of people say that it's ridiculous. Oh, we're only tier 2. Should go into co-op. A lot of people play at tier 2. At least there's no waiting in co-op. Can't exactly hone your skills, but you can at least grind your way past a pants ship. So I don't know whether to continue down the British cruiser line if it's only got access to AP. Being able to set things on fire is really nice. Well, I don't know what it is. I don't know what they've got. That would justify taking HE off them. Maybe it's because they've got quite a quick rate of fire.
Good luck, everyone.
It has to be for balancing purposes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gun broadside, only firing AP. I don't know, at what point did you come back to the video? What was I saying? Oh, which bit did you hear? Destroyed? No, there's 3 of you. And there's a battleship that we can't really touch. Right, let's start turning away. We're already being aimed at by something. That thing. Ugh. No. Well, we are anti-destroyer, I suppose. I've got myself in a bit of a tangle here. Well, the broadside is onto us, but because of the arc of fire, the AP comes down from above instead of into the side of the ship. So it's not ideal.
Our team has taken the lead.
Oh, dead.
Our victory is in sight.
not too far away, but you have grounded yourself on the beach, like I usually do. Well done. And you dodged all of those shots. Love it. He's dead. You're continuing to move backwards for reasons unknown. Nope, I was going forward. Ah, damn it. Oh, the cracknell. The Kraken unleashed. Nearly. Yeah, we got 4 kills. I think for 5 kills you get cracknell. Yeah, I just didn't. We don't do much damage. You could see me with a cracknell. Well, they don't ask for much money. Yeah, I don't know where to go down the line of British cruisers. Because it pigeonholes them far too much. Long range AP against a battleship, you do no damage at all. The ability to flip to HE, set one fire, have that fire taken out, set another fire, and have them burn for the continuation of the entire cooldown of their repair kit. You end up racking up a decent amount of damage, but you just got no option for it on the British cruisers. I'll play while we're friends. Oh, well, the Warships, this. We're friends. You can do. I don't know where it's not already detected. Fine, let's go. Let's go over it. Still not hitting me yet. Oh, there we go. I need to be aiming at this guy instead. Oh, it's another Weymouth. Right, so broadside on. That's why we're going to do damage. Try aim for the sea, the waterline. There we go. I can do words. I'll leave that to him. Ouch. Back to the Weymouth because my pupils are incompetent. No, no, it's not the Weymouth, is it? You have now shown your side to us. That was a citadel. Let's continue aiming there. And we're stopped. Sweet. Indeed. Indeed. Speculative. 1 overpen and 1 penetration. FNAF. Argentina got destroyed. In terms of navies, we only sunk 1. At this range, AP is not going to do that much. Just because of where it falls or how it falls. At that range you want sort of AP, especially with those gun arcs. Still, 3 citadels. But you can't rely on being that close to the action to get your citadels, though, can you? Against higher tier cruisers, they're just going to torpedo you. I think Weymouths, not Weymouths, I think British cruisers get torpeduses further up. Caledonian, do you get torpeduses? You do. Are they any good? 6 kilometre range. That's not bad for a cruiser. With bear goggles. No, bear goggles. Beer. I wonder what the beer was. Like beer. Oh yeah, yeah, I could do with beer actually. Good plan. Do the French cruisers get? No, you've already got torpedoes. Again, 6 kilometre. So between the French and the British cruisers, do you get torpedoes that are the same as pretty much as the British cruisers? I suppose they do have quite a big silhouette. There's a lot of hull to hit. But between the British and the French cruisers, one has access to AP and HE and the other one just has access to AP. I don't... Am I going to have to fly the menstrual flag? Just inherited the throne of Rostov. Yeah, I did not think that could happen either if they're already a subject. And now you've turned a tiny person into a personal union. Well, if they're tiny, you've got more chance of instantly inheriting them, haven't you? Oh, it's Galahad. Sorry. RFA Galahad, the one that got struck by... the one that got sunk in the Falklands. I've been on the... I don't know, I suppose you call it a sister ship. Because it got sunk in the Falklands and they rebuilt an RFA Galahad. You just instantly inherited them. Okay. Maybe you got like an inheritance deck right at the beginning. I've not seen that happen before. I drank was very dark beer. It depends. Depends what the pub's got on tap. I usually go straight onto spirits. Usually rum. Although I have been dabbling with gins. Some of the flavoured gins are quite nice. Nice palate cleanser. Instead of taking the subject, you get instant land grab. Cool. Let's take the Freyant out. We're not far away from the Doogie Turan. Doogie, Dugwa, Duge, Turin. I don't know, something like that. Rum is your game? Yeah, I do like a good rum. There's a place just up the road from us, Dumfries, that does Dark Matter, which is a dark rum, and it's really, really nice. It tastes like Christmas. Kind of a cinnamony sort of. Oh, it's nice. I like it. But I do like the spiced rums. I like drinking toffee. Tastes like Christmas. It does. It does. Raphael, you'll have access to it. You I think Tesco's are selling it actually. Dark Matter. If you're into your rum, I highly recommend it.
Good luck, everyone. Much obliged.
They also do I haven't tried it just yet, so I can't really can't say if it's any good or not. But they do a chocolate orange. Or they've just started doing a chocolate orange, or an orange, or chocolate orange, or something like that. Rum as well. So, might have to see if that's any good. We have been detected and we're being fired upon by 2 people right now. This is not a good... Not a good way to start the game, is it? Ouch, ouch. No, the St. Louis is probably the most dangerous thing out there right now. So I'd like to get him at least burning. Yeah. They will pull. Walked myself on, but they will pull. About here. Yeah, the rate of fire that the St. Louis can put out. A little bit devastating. Forgot I had torpedoes. Utterly forgot I had torpedoes. Alright, switch to AP. We're going to show you a broadside. And we are within range to punish you. Are we? Are we? Are we though? Are we? Sort of. Should have kept my speed up. Yeah, 6 overpins there. Ugh. But yeah, mega overpin city. Alright, we'll poke our way around this little island and go hunting. Let's load up AP though, because AP is very situational. You get broadside within about, well, that kind of distance, then you can do some good damage if you don't overpen. But all those overpens, they wouldn't have done that much. Oh, that was poor. To be fair, it was turning. Oh, nice fire. Okay, fair enough. Put it out immediately, see if I go. Can set him on fire again, he's gonna burn. No. What about you? How far away are you? That far, and you're turning.
Our team has taken the lead.
Not turning by that much though. Okay, we'll set the South Carolina on fire again. Would appear he has stopped. And then thread the needle. I got this. I got this, fam. Ouch. Oh, maybe I haven't. One torpedoes, that was it. Why am I getting hit from behind? By that knob.
Our team has taken the lead.
Should have switched to AP. Would have been an ideal time.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
Indeed. Ah. Captain Morgan Silver. No, I tried it. It was Captain Morgan's that got me into rum in the first place. Who was hitting us? Some fool was hitting her. Yeah, we were in Norway at the time, and got a bottle of Morgan Spice. Drank the entire bottle in one evening and woke up with vomit in my mouth. Still drank it though. Sometimes, sometimes you have, I wouldn't say it was a bad experience with an alcohol, or you get ill on it, and the smell afterwards you're like, no, can't smell that. Can't smell that without feeling ill. Had that with vodka for a long time. You'll have to try Captain Morgan Silver. Go to hospital with people who genuinely have these problems. People who can smell purple. What does purple smell like? Genuinely curious as to what purple smells like. One more game. One more game we should have unlocked the next in the line. Can't believe I only hit the battleship in the last game with only one torpedo. I thought all those were going to be good. But no. No.
Action stations. Good luck, everyone.
Choo choo. Oh, that's a pathetic sounding horn. Alright, we'll just aim straight up the middle. Oh, we don't have torpedoes, do we? Do we have torpedoes? We do have torpedoes. Yeah, we'll just aim straight up the middle. Try and dodge incoming fire, torpedoes people if we can. Go out in a blaze of glory. There we go. We're gonna get torpedoed? I think we might. Right, his engine's been taken out. Ouch.
The ship is on fire.
Yep. Ooh.
Problem solved, sir.
You're going backwards. You're going forwards. Let's go widespread. We might be able to get a few of them there.
The ship is on fire.
Ouch.
Enemy cruiser sunk.
Now we've got to use our repair kit, haven't we? You need to die. Ouch. Torpedoes is everywhere. Whoa. Oh, it's madness. It's madness. Right, repair everything.
Problem solved, sir.
Good. See? Good as new. I'll go the other way. Oh. Oh, you're gonna get torpedoed to death, aren't you? Damn it. Nope. Dodged him. Sweet. Nope, he did. Was that fire? Yeah, we got a couple of hits, but that was about it. Oh no. My greatest nemesis. Can we set you on fire? We'll try. Nope, they were low. Oh, they were low. Unless he steers into it. That's Paul. Fire, please. What? He's aiming at us. Must have really pissed him off. And this down is going in for the ram kill. Or I think he was going in for the ram kill, but missed. That V-25 is going to get taken out by secondaries, I think. Oh. Dodged the torpedoes. Uh oh. Right, we might get to torpedo this fool. Yep, let's go for it. And spin around. Get the other torpedoes off before we die. Ouch, 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 ouch. Everything's pain. We get you? Yeah, we got you.
Enemy battleships sunk.
A lot of torpedoes on the French cruisers. I didn't realise you got torpedoes on both sides. Do a little bit of a wiggle. You can have 12 fish in the water. Impressive. Started a PU war against Denmark. Chance was good of Duke and his wife were fertile. I called in Austria, France, and the almighty Saxony is the empire. Dude. Jesus. Ottomans decided to intervene. And now they're getting a beating for it. Good. Good. It's very different air freshener in the weight room. See who goes catatonic. There we go, that's enough. A tier 4 Doogie this thing. But we don't have a slot. Alright. Gustav Fabra will put you back into reserve. We'll sell the front. And we'll pick up this thing. Without commander. I will assign the commander from the Gustav Fabra. No. Not from the Gustav Fabra, from the Front. No, I don't need to spend money on that. Right, let's see how this performs. Been with the Pimpire for about 10 years, we got Free City for Bremen, Hamburg in that time, conquered them, then flipped, reformed and lost the Pimp slot. Well, you'd already done what you needed to do. Trying to get through the Free City status of Bremen and Hamburg when you've already got a little bit of aggressive expansion in the Empire can be a nightmare. Oh, hello plane. Oh. Ready.
General quarters.
People can spot us almost. How big is the silhouette of this ship? Like a cruise liner. Oh, I've got battleships to deal with. The rudder is quite nice. It's quite manoeuvrable. I like it. Alright, let's spin our guns around because I think we're going to have to fire and dash. Ray guns, would you like to spin round? Anytime today. We can make that. Can we make that? We can make that. We're good. Well, we're not being detected just yet. Okay. Oh, we do have a detection radius the size of a moon. That's no moon. Oh, there we go. Ouch. Oh, good. Not aiming at us anymore. Right, switch to AP. As we're getting broadside on. Nah, he's gotta get taken out by Torps first. Ah, there's a lot of overpen. Ouch. 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 No good. We're good. Switch to HE. We'll try and set this full on fire. And torpedo him.
Our team has taken the lead.
There we go. Here we go. What's going on? Weird stuff is going on. Easy. Are torpedoes quicker? There might be. You did.
Enemy battleship sunk. Our victory is in sight.
Don't know how he got stuck on that island. That was an odd one. No, that's not going to have legs to get me, is it?
Set a smoke screen. I need intelligence data.
Yep. Well done, mate. Lol.
Enemy battleship sunk.
Kill steal. We're going to be heading into this. I'll pop them there. By the time, yeah, no, he's turning too aggressively. Oh, we got one. Done. Whew. Fusion doesn't stop counts feud. So I still need to up his stat to 3. Still hasn't upped his stat to 3. Damn it. I did alright. French have a lot of torpedoes. Well, French cruisers have access to a lot of torpedoes. Plus, they also have the rudder shift to be able to put them all down relatively quickly. I'm gonna have to remember that. It's gonna catch me out. I'm up against French cruisers. Be wary of them wiggling around because we might end up having to face 12 torpedoes. At the moment, between the British and the French cruisers, the French are winning. Still don't quite know how to play the British cruisers. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go feed my cat. I'm gonna go feed myself. I might even go buy some beer because beer has been mentioned in chat, and I'm easily led. So I'll be back in about what, 2 hours or so. About 9 p.m. my time. Gives me a chance to check out the next Bogle video as well. So about 9 p.m. my time. So find out where you are on the list, and I'll be back. I'll be back then. So for 2 p.m. Alright, it's early afternoon for you though. Wait, what? UTC isn't my local time. London is my local time. So come back one more. There you go. Why do you think that my local time is UTC? It's not. How weird. Whoever built this was a bit stupid. Anyway, I'll be back about this time, and we'll continue with a little bit more of the world of warships, and also I'll have a Bogle video up by then too. My allies were toying with Denmark and Sweden. I had the pleasure of killing almost 120,000 Turks. It's always fun. It's always fun killing off the kebabs. Until then, do take care.